So for my life update, yeah, so I'm working in Toronto now, and I'm doing tattoos out there. It's been going pretty good. And I've been just like drawing my ass off, trying to make new designs and stuff like that. Trying to find more people who are little freakheads like me, who like the weird shit that I like. Been doing a lot more custom work, but I'm totally fine with that. I basically just kind of draw Flash to be like, hey, you like this shit? Come talk to me about it. That's basically what my portfolio is. And the last stream I think was Spyro, and I was really nervous about getting fired, and I did get fired. But it was not because of my work or anything like that. It was literally, for those who don't know, like I was working in Sarnia. Every day felt like a shit show.
Get out of the tornado.
It was like working retail times a million. It was so stressful.
Jump on panel number 1.
Every time someone DMs me for a tattoo in Toronto, oh shit.
Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
I have to remind myself that this person is not going to like try and like argue or fight me. Like they genuinely like my work and want a tattoo from me. It makes me sad that I'm like that like stressed out by Sarnia. I wasn't a good fit for the studio. That's fine. They also like refunded a giant sleeve that I started on a guy, and if you know, you know. That financially crippled me, and that really sucked. But the guy had the audacity later to ask me, What? Okay, whatever. We don't need that. I guess we don't need that. He had the audacity to come back later and ask for the stencil and color map that I designed for him so that he could get it finished elsewhere after basically not paying for his tattoo because my boss refunded him. And if you're wondering why he got a refund, for those who don't know, it was because he loved his tattoo, his words, but his wife didn't. She didn't think that it was worth the price. And we did 2 sessions. I tanked about roughly 8 hours into his arm. And, you know, I'm newer to really big projects like that, and he understood that. I didn't even charge him the full day rate. Oh, shit. I said to him, you know, we normally charge $600 a day. I will do it for $400 because I am new, but I am really excited to do this. It'll be a good portfolio piece. Like, I was giving him a discounted rate. And then when he showed up for his second appointment, he wanted me to re-stencil stuff, add stuff, change stuff. So instead of coloring, I was doing that. I was outlining more stuff, but I put in all of the solid blacks. I shaded it. We put brown and gray into it as well, which I know don't really look like anything when they're first done because you're normally bleeding and everything just looks really dark. But I don't know. Honestly, I wish he came to me. Like, if he was unhappy, I wish... Like, if he felt like I didn't do enough work, I wish he would have talked to me about it. Which I also expressed to him. This is not me, when he asked for the colored stuff to get it done by somebody else, I just said, no, I don't have it anymore. My boss kicked me off this project. I wanted to just say, my boss fired me over this, but I don't want to be that person. But she said she was not firing me over that. I disagree. She's also not been nice to people asking about me at the shop. But I think that's a reflection on her and not really on me, because, you know, if people want to keep getting tattooed there and work with her or get theirs finished, like stuff that I've started finished by her, I don't have a problem with that. Like, do what makes sense and do what's accessible, right? You can't
Station Square.
be super upset about things like that. And you're not gonna fit in at every place you work. It was very clearly like a girl and her best friend, and I was the third wheel, and that's okay. Oh, you got a German ad. That's exciting. I'm sorry you guys are getting bombarded with ads. That's really stinky.
There's a place somewhere in the city where you can go down into the sewer.
That's over here. I said that the ads, you guys getting bombarded with ads was really stinky. But yeah, basically, if this guy came back to me and he was like, hey, like, I don't think you did enough work or whatever, I would be more than happy to make it right. I would have done, like, the next two colors, like, blue and green for free to make it up for him. Like, his tattoo looking good is important to me, too. Ooh. Oh, wait. What are we doing here? We can... Wait, we got an emblem. Emblem. Oh, is that what's happening? That's so dumb. It's kind of like when, like, you subscribe to Amazon and then Amazon's like, well, here's 2 ads anyways before your movie. And it's like, girl... Oh, well, that's good that you still get, like, ad revenue. Yeah, people just reinvented cable. I think that's so funny.
Now you've got Lightspeed shoes. Press and hold the action button to store up power. Once you have enough power, release the button and you can do the Lightspeed dash.
Oh, thank you, Killer Chicken. He says, don't worry, he's gonna tell his mom. She'll talk to Twitch. Thank you, thank you.
You can go just about anywhere.
Oh man, why did I do that? I need those rings. There we are.
Ready, go!
Ugh. I don't know why, but like this specific room looks like Mario 64, just like the wooden door in a weird concrete room. It's giving Mario 64. Whoa! And we got a dad that works at Nintendo? Wow. Mario 64, but you're in the dungeon. Exactly. You get it. I guess we're doing Casinopolis now. Also, another positive is that I really love the new studio that I work at in Toronto. It feels like a really good fit. Everyone is super supportive, super cool, and everyone like draws their own art, and everyone loves both original stuff and fan art. We all like very similar things. We're also doing a pop-up shop where we're selling our merch in a Mr. Surprise, which is like a blind box sort of shop. I don't know how my stuff's gonna do in there, but I'm really excited that, you know, for someone being so new to their shop, it was really cool that they allowed me in on that. Also, you know a bitch has to play the Knights pinball machine. We're not playing the Sonic one. Your dad, Killer Chicken's dad made the music for the Corey in the House DS game. Are you for real? He doesn't have any chances to whip that out. That is hilarious, and I love that for you. On God. My flex is that I've been on Canadian television a few times. That's it, really. I was known as Buttons Girl because I made buttons. That sounds so sad. No, I was a fan of the show called The Conventioneers, and I made buttons of them. They weren't really, like, knowledgeable with, like, anime or anything like that, and they would always go to, like, you know, obviously conventions, and Anime North was one of them. And, there was a cactor costume, and they were like, ooh, giant pickle! So I made, like, a little button of that. There's also a GTA celebrity called, the Digimon Emperor, and he's about as weird as you think he is. He once kissed me on the forehead for no reason, so that's cool. One time I was just, like, trying to talk to him, and he stopped me to say that he wasn't looking for a girlfriend, and I said, I'm not looking for a boyfriend. That's not what we're talking about. But yeah, he dresses up as his original character, and his story is a Star Trek and Digimon crossover, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I was shut down. Damn, my chances with the Digimon Emperor over. The man sounds like a guy who's in jail. At the time, we were like, maybe like 17 to 19. I think he's around the same age as me. This is eons ago. Actually, Infratex, they said, what, on like YTV or something? So, the hosts of the Conventioneers went on to host Sir Splat-A-Lot. It was Jason Agnew and Matt Chao. And they were longtime friends of mine, and Jason Agnew actually got me an interview with Byte TV to be a possible host on a trivia show, which basically ran in between, like, you know, show segments, and I would just blurt off, or whoever would blurt off random facts and stuff like that. I didn't get it, but he said that he really liked my energy on the Conventioneers and wanted to see what I was like kind of behind a camera. And my tape did get passed off to YTV. Of course, nothing happened through that, but Byte TV was in association with YTV and stuff like that. Obviously, that's why, like, they shared the same sort of hosts and, oh shit, why'd I do that? But yeah, I don't know, it was a really cool time in my life to just, like, try things like that, and I was just, like, being unapologetically a little fangirl about these people bullying anime fans. They got banned from Anime North, and people were like, if you like the Conventioneers, don't even fucking talk to me. Like, it was such a crazy thing. It was such a crazy thing. Damn, an alternate universe where we had Pluto as the successor to Sugar. We didn't really have anyone... We didn't really have another female host after that, huh? It was like Carlos, and then the guy with the spiky hair who's now on Space, and like a few other guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, I just can't... I know we had like the Hitless Girls, but they weren't really doing anything after, like, I don't know, 2002? Like, that show kind of fell off. And then we used to have Saturdays with that one girl on the spaceship when they reintroduced Snit, but she also kind of disappeared. There's nothing really like that anymore on TV, is there? With, like, you know, hosts and stuff like that. I really think it kind of, like, really helped push, like, welcome Pi, welcome. I don't know, sometimes I would just watch for the segments in between shows. All you get is political conventions. The conventioners also went to the toddler and baby show. Don't think I didn't see your smooch. Mwah! That's a little Pi redeemed a smooch because he's also a little toddler and baby. But yeah, the conventioners went to a baby show, and I remember they were just being like, people would be like, oh, here's this thing, and it helps, you know, find your kid if they're lost or whatever, and then like they were just a fucking pain. Like there was like squeaky shoes, so you could always hear your kid in the house, and then I think it was Jason picked it up and he just kept squeezing it really, really hard, really, really fast, so it was like squeaking a lot. And the lady or whoever was selling it just like politely grabbed it from him with a stern look. They also went to the Everything to Do About Sex show before it changed over to be just called Taboo. And that's a big, it used to be a giant convention that was promoting like what you think it was. And then you'd also get, you know, products that were like novelty cheeky stuff. Like there used to be a protein thing called balls, and it was like protein granola balls and stuff like that. And yeah, lots of booth babes. But anyways, they went to that, and that was pretty funny, even though they couldn't show a lot of stuff, just the people they interviewed there. The porn convention, I actually went to it one year, and that was when it had changed over. And there was one guy selling, like, he didn't really have a lot of stuff. He was promoting that he was, like, the middleman for Japanese goods. And he had, like, a catalog that I was flipping through. And I just like seeing the pictures, the packaging, and stuff like that. I don't have money to buy things like that. I got in for free. Like, it was just kind of like, I don't know. This is familiar looking. I'll look at it. And I said, oh, do you have any more of these catalogs? And he says, no, I only have this one. And he goes, but you're so enthusiastic about the artwork in it. I wish I could just give it to you. You're the only person who stopped by the booth today. And it was like day 2, and I was like, oh my god. Like, they used to have that convention in the same building as Fan Expo, which is like the big comic expo here. So like, you know, it was kind of crazy to see it downsized so much, and that was pre-pandemic too. Also, welcome Jay. Thank you so much for subscribing. 23 months. Oh my god. Cass and Ray. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. I hope your stream has gone well and that you had a really good time. It's also great to see you. Hello. My life has been crazy and hectic, but we gotta stream when we have a spare moment. We gotta. I missed you guys. Ooh. What were you guys playing today? It's true. It's because the hustle never stops. That's why. Oh shit! I need to update you guys. So yeah, girl. The last time we played Crazy Taxi, and I was talking about how I applied to a really big event in Sarnia that takes place in August called Shop the Shoreline. And she was giving me, for those who haven't seen that or weren't there or don't know, a little recap on that is she was unsure of my artwork. She liked it, and she said that I had good quality items, and she accepted me, and then suddenly she rejected me, and she said that my items seemed to be for an adult audience, and I wasn't really sure what she meant by that. So the last stream I had updated you guys saying that my roommate and I basically you're getting to the punchline, Jay. You're getting to the punchline. Yeah, so I basically was like, here's all the stuff that's really popular with children. Here's all the stuff that you know, I normally sell that I personally don't think is sexual. And what happened was she made a new contract for me specifically, in which I would be banned or thrown out of the event if I had anything that had women on it or breasts. And I just never responded. I'm not selling at this event. She was sexualizing stuff that I personally... It was... I have this, like... I was talking about it previously. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks so much. But I have this one character. She used to be my mascot. Her name is Mona. Actually, here, I'll do one better, okay? I actually have an avatar of Mona. Where are you? Here she is. So this is Mona. And as you can see, she is not very sexualized. She's fully covered. And, oh, I mean, she does have toes, which, you know, is whatever. But anyways, this used to be my old mascot. She was, you know, a magical girl, really cute, obviously inspired by Sailor Moon. I was doing more Sailor Moon stuff at the time. And I have her on a full print shirt. And it is it, which one? It's this one. And it's on a full print shirt. It's really big hit with kids because it has a lot of Sailor Moon magical girl energy. And she said that was too sexual, and that actually made me uncomfortable because I was like, you are sexualizing a character that has zero sex appeal. Like, if you think she's cute or attractive, whatever, but absolutely not. That is so weird to me. And then my business card has a drawing of me. I obviously have boobs. That's not allowed. I had to make new business cards for this. No, I'm not. No. And she said no women. She wanted, and I just like, does she not realize I'm a woman? I'm like, I consider myself non-binary, but like, you know, I have pronouns because I have a job, blah, like whatever. But like, you know, I'm not some creepy man drawing this. I don't know. It was really weird. Who told you, a woman, you're allowed to exist? No, it's Cindy told me not allowed, illegal. And I thought, that's enough for me to, this is not the event for me. And I said to my aunt, do I have to leave my boobs at home? Because they don't come off. And all of my friends were like, you have to dress so slutty if you get accepted into this event. You gotta look hotter than hell behind your booth. And like, you know, my Pikachu, I may be stupid pin, or my, you know, Jake the dog, oh god, oh Jesus sticker. I can see all of these not going over well. So I cut my losses. The event was outside. I had to get insurance for it. It was going to be very expensive. It's rain or shine. It's by the water, so if it's windy, it's a no-go anyways. And the biggest complaint people had about this event is that every year it's the same fucking vendors. So that was why I was like, hey, I'm new. I would love to do this. But I was using it to also promote that I do tattoos to like get clientele. And now that I'm not doing tattoos in Sarnia anyways, there's no reason to do it. I'm not sacrificing. Like, I love drawing women and girls because I like women and girls. They're cute. They're pretty. I have, like, I don't know. Could you imagine, like, all of my independent prints that don't have women in it are, like, gorillas, which I can't see her liking, or, like, a character that's loosely based off an ex-boyfriend? I don't want that either. I don't want just that at my table. Then I look like a freak. No thank you. So, yeah. Really, really weird. Illegal to be a woman. Oh, but I didn't even tell you guys that her son also killed a man. Well, he didn't kill a man. He did a hit and run and almost killed a man. But he got off the hook because she went to City Hall to protest his arrest and was really annoying about it. So I don't think she's a good person anyways. And that's just the way things are sometimes. Men can't be sexy. Facts. Hey, Cindy said it, not me. Not me. That's what Cindy's implying. Also, welcome. Welcome. But yeah, I thought all of that story was really crazy. And I've also sold at 4 events since you last saw me. All of them I did pretty well. The Gaming Expo in Toronto was a little bit disappointing. I did do well. I want to stress that, and I am excited to do it again. But they did not promote that it was 2 days. So the second day of the event, it was a ghost town. I made, I think, $55 worth of sales, which was not comparable to the hundreds that I made the day before. But they were very apologetic. They also lowered their prices for artists who want to sign back up for next year. They're actually doing another event in November, which I'm going to sell at. Right now, I'm waiting to see if I get into a Takuthon. I'm on the wait list. That's in Montreal. I'm waiting to hear back from Fan Expo, but I'm feeling really good about Fan Expo. If I get into Fan Expo, that's going to be like life-changing for me because I always do like really, really well there. I did do a really, really small Comic-Con in Stratford, Ontario. That's where Justin Bieber is from. And my friend Ari helped out. She was a huge help. She even drove us there. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. And the mouthwashing stuff didn't really sell in Toronto, which I was surprised about. It sold... I almost sold out of stuff in Stratford and in Sarnia for my mouthwashing merch. It was insane. And I think it's literally just smaller cities don't really get exposed to a lot of this. So, like... I know for a fact I was the only one with mouthwashing stuff at both Sarnia Pop Culture Show and Stratford Comic Con. Thank God I have a TV. But yeah, my next event is actually on the 31st. It's the Sia Market, which is the tattoo studio that I was guesting at on and off for all of last year. They invited me to be a vendor, and that's in Toronto. It's a one-day event. So, oh yeah, we've got a few TV heads in here tonight, huh? There's like at least, what, 4 of us in total? I love that for us. That makes me so happy. I feel like earlier today I was like, man... There were so many of us, and now, like, a lot of us don't do anything anymore. Myself a little included in that, but it's just because life returned to normal, and I hate it now. Whoa, almost 1,000 rings. Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought? Look at us. I always thought this was really funny. Just... Hell yeah. Gimme. Gimme. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm doing poses in real life, but you can't see because I'm not rigged past my shoulders, but you just gotta believe me.
Yeah, not bad.
If money gets better, I really want to get, like, a setup where I can, like, have my arms out, because I do a lot of silly posing when I'm gaming, and I think you guys would appreciate that. I feel you with taking a streaming break. Do you want me to call you Junkuza, or do you want me to call you Junk?
Yeah.
I don't want to just shorten your name, especially if it's Junk, and then you're not cool with that.
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald.
But I feel you
no,
taking
you
a break.
Oh,
I just stream when I can, and I try not to be too upset about it.
Amen.
Hey, man. Alright. Junkuza? Whichever you want. Alright. Cool.
Oh, man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
Yeah, I want to give you these silly poses.
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be
The only
desperate.
thing about
That means his
doing
two to our
tattoos
one,
and selling out all this
that's
stuff
not
is that
good.
I have had
Come
no
on,
time
Sonic,
to,
we need
like,
to get
sit down
busy.
and illustrate things. And I'm really hoping that I can find time to do that. I actually have a lot of downtime coming up. I always say this. I'm like, I have a lot of downtime coming up, and then I end up getting really fucking busy. But I just really need to draw. I don't know. I haven't drawn like an illustration in a long time. It's just been like little stuff for like Flash, for tattoos, and then when I need to make something for a convention, I look at the Flash that I've drawn of characters, and I'm like, yeah, let's make a keychain out of that. Spoopy! Oh my goodness, we were just talking about the Sia Market. Spoopy is my friend from Sia Studio, and they are also going to be selling. They actually tattooed me. They did a cute little emoticon. I'm an elder. What do we even call the thing that we put on my leg? Yes, everyone come. It's the 31st of May, and it's in Toronto. If you need details, I've shared it on my Chowmoji? That visually looks like what I think I knew it as. But yeah, you're not wrong. It is it Assi art? Ah, thank you. I also updated the model. Here, we're gonna so I have two versions of this model, which I was like struggling with earlier, but the mouth isn't rigged correctly. So like the mouth moves really weird, as you can see. But she has bigger eyes. I wanted her to look friendlier or like more anime. And then as you can see, I've got like more eyelashes and stuff. And I think that's all I really did it. And I fixed the mouth so that the sides here kind of extended a bit more because I wanted her to look like more smiley, but I still have to like fiddle with it a bit more. So this one for now with the smaller eyes, but I'm glad that you like it. I also want to redesign the outfit a little bit so it's more like it's woo. Sorry, I didn't mean to panty shoot you guys. I mean, it is just black shorts, but yeah, that's what we're working with. But it's not like 100% like mine in terms of like the clothing. I did download it and then I like modified it, colored it, and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to fix that like in a way where it could be more like my stuff. But the painting and the face and the eyes and the modeling of the little star barrette, that's all me. The buns are preset, I'm pretty sure. And, but yeah, I painted it, like I put in the blue highlights, all that stuff. And, I think, yeah, so like I put fake highlights. Sorry, now it's looking at the model side. So, yeah, I painted little stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry I'm big face right now. Big face. Yeah, I love using Vivroid. It's really fun. But yeah, I put in some fake highlights, so it gave it more dimension and stuff like that. Oh, have a good one.
Bye now. Have a good stream, Pluto.
Thank you so much, Killer Chicken. Yeah. You all smell so stinky. I'm kidding. You guys smell nice. Mwah. But yeah, so anyways, I drew on. I liked doing like the little... I didn't want sharp eyelashes. I wanted circular ones. The nose, actually. So as you can see, there's a little bit of texture on the nose. It's because I actually modeled the nose out of hair. It is the same thing as my, what is it, Odongos? What is Sailor Moon's little hair space buns? Yeah, it's literally that on my nose. But you know what? The illusion works, but that's also why I don't have a shine on it, because the shine, if it's there, you can absolutely tell that it's hair. Also, sorry, I was blabbing. People are leaving. Cass and Ray, thank you so much for the raid and for joining me, even though you have to go. I really appreciate it. I'm too over. There we are. And then what else? We got... I've been looking into doing more redeems where we like can interact with my model, or like throw stuff at it. I really like that. I think it's really funny, so I want to do that. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I really want to get more into VR chat. Pi and I play it sometimes. We played it like twice, and then I think I played it once with TV Head as well. I want to play more of it. Right now, I'm just using the mouthwashing ones. I can't wait to import my own models because I would love to be my TV Head, which Mr. C is actually, he's another friend and streamer and game developer, actually. Of mine, or like friend, and he's been helping me fiddle a bit with my TV Head one to optimize it, as well as fix some issues with her body and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to have that. That's just a casual project that we've been working on, though. Sorry to just go back to Sonic. Ugh. The grind never stops with Sonic. We went the wrong way, though. It's over here. Ugh. I was looking at chat. I can't drive Sonic and also look at chat. It's dangerous. But yeah, I love making Vroid models. It's a really good kind of like way to learn how to think in 3D, because I've always struggled with that. But I would love to do more. I would love to really kind of take the reins with that and do my own thing. That's my goal. Every now and then I open up Blender. This doesn't even look like water. This is bullshit. I look at Blender and I just sigh. Just get sad. But the tattoo studio I'm at now, all of us were kind of talking about low poly models and stuff, and I found like a quick and easy tutorial, so I'm gonna pitch that maybe we can like get together one night and try to like make something. I don't know. We hang out sometimes online, so I would love to do more creative projects and stuff like that with my coworkers and stuff like that. I just want to be social with other creatives in real life. Not that there's anything wrong with my online homies. Love you. Whoa. I went the wrong way. This is so hard. This is another level that has like really bad sound mixing, I find. Oh, true. Oh, true. You guys can see me struggle in Blender in real time. I would actually really love to do that. Yeah, Token Duelist knows what I mean about this fucking level. I like the snowboarding part. It's all worth it for the snowboarding part, but it's like, it's a slog. Have I ever tried Block Bench? It's a low poly model stuff. Okay, cool. I will write that down because I have ADHD and I will not remember that. And I would like to remember that. Blockbench. Is that like software that I have to download is like from its official site? Or is it also on Steam, like the other stuff? Oh, welcome! Welcome, Firestorm. It's good to see you. And thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Well, my TV Head Vroid model, she was made... Oh, shit! No! I had to commit to it. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I use freeware called Fire Alpaca to, like, do all of my artwork. Oh my god, just fucking jump over it. All my digital artwork on my desktop, and it's also freeware from its own site, and I fucking love it. It's so good. The only thing is that I can't resize too well in it. I literally just use Photoshop to resize or format things if I'm not using Illustrator. I can't afford both Illustrator and Photoshop right now, but I'm excited to make money so I can afford Illustrator again. Yeah, another Fire Alpaca head. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love when people ask me what program I use, and then I'm like, Fire Alpaca, and I'm like, trust me, it's good. I tried pirating. Adobe do not come for me because I do pay for your subscription service. But I did try pirating it, and it would constantly lock up. The worst was that I was working for Retro Kid, which is like an apparel company in Canada that works with like TVO, YTV, etc. And I was doing their Nanalan collection, and that was the exact time that Adobe decided to fry my fucking account. So that was incredibly stressful, and I hated that for me. I have, is it Krita? I have that, but I like struggle with it. I don't know. I feel like that's my dumb brain. I'm sure if I pressure and bully myself into learning it, it would be fine. See, Illustrator was my greatest enemy too, but like the way I like vectoring. I'm a little freakhead. I love vectoring so much. I love making apparel prints so much. Oh, hell yeah, brother. It's the good part. Let's fucking go. Okay, I hate vectoring, but I love this for you. Thank you, thank you. I don't know, I just feel like I'm unstoppable if I can vector stuff. I used to vector my, when I still had Illustrator, my tattoo stencils so that if someone wanted something big or small, I wasn't sacrificing anything. And it never printed out like, you know, fuzzy or anything. I usually print as a PDF or a PNG anyways, but I've had bosses and other studios where they're like giving me JPEG stencils and I'm like, very cool. I love how artifacted this shit is. God, I'm gonna vent for 2 seconds here. When I did my Majora's Mask tattoo on my friend's hand, the printer was down, and so my boss went to go get it printed at a different tattoo shop down the street, which they were kind enough to do. But when she came back, it was a JPEG low-res image and stencil, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? The one time I need something high-res for all of the little details, I mean, we got through it, because when you draw your own art, you know where the lines should be, but fuck me, I was so stressed. I was like, I literally do not need this right now. We were also like an hour and a half behind because of the printer issue. I want to talk to you guys so bad, but I'm literally snowboarding right now. And then I missed that because this is an uncontrollable mess now. Oh my god, Spoopy! Yeah, when they were... So, Spoopy, when they were tattooed... I forgot! I forgot! So, Spoopy tattooed my leg. Like, that's obviously, like, it was such not a big deal to me, but I understand your stance on it. They were tattooing me, and the power literally went out 3 times. So it was like, no stencil, no printer, no radio, no lights. But yeah, they have a wireless machine, headlamp, so that part was good. And it was also during the day. No bitches. Oh. You're such a goof. I love you. What the? Somebody said something. Oh, Token saying Krita's UI drives them insane. Yeah, I don't love it. And I do think that's what kind of draws me away from it. But again, like, I feel like if I pressured myself into doing it. Same with Clip Studio Paint. I feel like the UI is a little bit better. Not by much. I find it's really busy, and I struggle a little bit with it, just feeling overwhelmed. But I love the brushes. I love coloring in it. I love doing final embellishments and finessing and stuff on my work within that program. Oh, I think we're beating up Knuckles now. I I also, yeah, I mean, obviously I love Procreate, but there are limitations in terms of like how big you can make your file and stuff like that. Luckily, I just try and make my big projects on my desktop, but I understand not everyone, especially nowadays, has a desktop. Infinity Designer. I've actually never used, or I've never heard of that. Their one-time purchase. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, cool. I will write that down as well. I've got a little Sharpie here. Look at me. Thank you guys for all of the...
Better get going.
Hey, you listen. I'm learning. This is important. I can't play you if we don't have money to have internet and electricity, Sonic. And I have to use these programs to make art to feed us. So you're gonna have to slow down for a second. Infinity Designer. Okay, cool. I don't know if I have... What do we got? Hit and miss, Clips 8.
Better get going.
So I actually got Sonic Chill is important. Stay on Sonic, don't rush. Thank you for siding with me on that. I have to keep him busy by making him run in circles. So I actually got Clip Studio Paint pretty early on, so it was a one-time purchase for me. I got it gifted to me actually, so I missed the subscription thing. I do think it's pretty bullshit that it went over to that.
Something bugging you?
There's a lot of features I can't use
No
because
time for
of that,
games, Sonic.
but
Give me the emeralds you have, right now!
What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
also if you heard a ring, it's because like collecting ring when I was not collecting ring, it's because that's actually my text tone. My roommate texted me. And if you hear the Venture Bros theme, my roommate is calling me because he needs to be let into the building. No, I died! I died because I was thinking about letting Garrett into the building. Damn it.
Oh no.
Does anyone else have customizable sounds on their phone? I don't know. I used to have the Indiana Jones theme as my, the first flip phone that my dad made me own.
Give it your best shot.
Die. Die!
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. We did it.
Oh no. The chaos.
So many oh no's. Okay. My ringtone is Goosebumps, but it low-key jump scares me. Oh no. Yeah, my Venture Bros one, it still gives me the same pizzazz as the Indiana Jones one. Now, I didn't pick the Indiana Jones one, my dad did. He had Star Wars and I had Indiana Jones, and we were only allowed one custom tone, and those were my options. I could be Star Wars or Indiana Jones. Obviously, I'm gonna pick Indiana Jones. Every time I got a call, I felt like I was on an adventure. So changing it to the Venture Bros theme kind of gives me that same sort of haha, but it does make me jump out of my skin, I can't lie. So I feel you about the jump scare.
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds.
My main ringtone when someone calls me is Poisson Steve? Hell yeah. Ooh, ah. Oh, we got this guy. We got this big fella. I think the last time I played this, I admitted that I thought him with the 2 big arms was kind of hot. I stand by that. He's kind of sexy. And I think he looks really cool as a fish, but I don't love it. It's not sexy, but it's like
no one ever
cool.
cuts us any slack.
Token, you relax. I just like someone with shoulders, okay? I just like a weird little alien guy, okay? Whoa, shit. I do like that how in this version, you can see in the water, because in the Dreamcast version, it's just black, and it's scary as shit when you don't hit a lily pad. Uah! I regret nothing. Also, welcome back, Denim. Wow. Hey! What the hell? I find myself doing the what the heck? Or what? No, what the hell? What the helly? That's pretty good. I did have someone interested in my Rouge the Bat Flash today. I don't know what's gonna happen there, but I do hope that they book, because that's a design I've been really eager to do. I also want to reprint that sticker. It came out like way too small, but people really like it, so. Oh, no, I'm stuck! No, no! Okay, it's fine, it's fine. The yelling helped. What the hell, LeBron James? Alright, we're almost there, we're almost there. When my mom and dad call me, their ringtone is actually Dr. Robotnik. Okay, come on. Oh, talking about the Venture Bros. Okay, let's let him in. Alright. I have to go unlock the door, because otherwise he's gonna grab it and it's gonna be scary and loud. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Be good. Be good. If you're bad, I know you're gonna be... I'll know. I'll know. Jars! Welcome! I'll be right back. I'm just letting my roommate in. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm still gonna be here. You can still hear me. You can still hear me. Can you hear me? I'm over by my front door. Can you hear me? I'm coming back now. If you've been bad, you better not be bad. Don't! Spoopy, I see that. Hey, Spoop. No. Nobody be evil. No, stop. Token Duelist. God. Stop. No! Okay, I'm back now. I'm back. I actually have a really small Rouge the Bat plushie. I got it off of Amazon just like randomly. And I don't regret that. It was great. I've got... I bought a Rouge the Bat plush, and in the same order, I got an adapter for like, I think like 10 AV cables, so I could hook up all of my consoles. That's the type of person I am. It's a good haul. And that was before things cost like $1 million. So I remember like my order was like not even $70. I don't know, sometimes I just go on Amazon and I just type a thing that I like, and sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised by the marketplace. Because like Amazon themselves don't have it, but like if the person's got good reviews, it's just like eBay. I bought CDs off of eBay the other day, but I forgot about the tariffs, so I hope that $8 CD isn't like $1 million CD.
Hey,
I also saw that they are taking Trump to court. Like states are suing Trump over the tariffs, which is fucking insane. I feel like we're doing a lot of firsts. I think, okay, so one CD is coming from Germany. I don't know where the other CD is coming from because I forgot to look. I think it's coming from Chicago though. It's going into the States? Okay. That's good. See, that's the thing, is that I don't fucking know. I always found that this looked like a big nose. Egg Carrier's got banger beats though.
But it pales in comparison to the power of chaos.
Yeah, fucking tariffs. I haven't been able to open up my... Alien Dance is actually a really good... It's very intergalactic, this track. I'm here for it. I've been wanting to open my Etsy store again, but I've been so fucking scared of everything because some of my friends who have just been selling stickers to the States and nothing in a box or anything, just like envelope with a stamp on it, those haven't even been reaching their customers. And that's like in like a birthday card sort of thing. Etsy's fees are insane. I tried switching to Store Envy and other stuff that has like less fees, but I just don't get the traffic. I just really don't get the traffic. Which super sucks. And it also sucked because like my store was doing so well. Oh, humble brag. the mouthwashing merch was doing so well. It was at its peak, and it was like the last leg of the tour in terms of like popularity, and then tariffs fucking happen, and I have to close it down. I was also doing a show at the time, so I was like, oh, maybe I'll sell it at the show. But then like people message me and they're like, oh, I want this thing, and I'm like, I don't know how to get that to you anymore. Where are we going now? I don't remember. I think we're just going to Station Square, yeah? I think Etsy's also ad fee is insane as well. Because, like, you can't even opt out of them promoting you on Google, and they charge you if you get any sales through that as well. And it was like, I don't want that, though. I'm trying to save money in any way I can. Like, a lot of us are just independent people. I don't understand why they have to be so fucking
Go
greedy.
to the Mystic Ruins.
Oh, damn it!
Something.
We were just there.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
We didn't see the ferry, and I should have just, like... Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Is it because I let you into the building? Because I could have not. No, I'm kidding. Are we just over here? This guy's being dudes. But he doesn't react when you jump on him. Ko-Fi. So is Ko-Fi a realistic alternative? So I haven't sold anything on Ko-Fi. I was using it for some like commission stuff, and that was okay. But it was like preset commissions. It's like you are spending $10 for this avatar picture, and like that was it. So if someone has something custom or bigger, you know, I've also accepted commissions through Ko-Fi rather than... I know people call it coffee. I've always called it Ko-Fi. I'm so sorry, everyone. That's just what it is in my brain. But
Get going.
shut up! I'm educating the public. Okay. So I basically is it over here? Because we have to go to the egg carrier. Yeah, I thought it was coffee because like you pay you it says, you know, so and so bought someone a coffee. But anyways, yeah, I like no, it's not this way. But like I've done like big commissions where I've had because my PayPal address and stuff is not something I really want to give out to a lot of people, so I just make them pay through that if they're American, because it seems to be easier. Is it the camera in this is dog shit? No, not the Jelly Belly rat. Oh, I remember what we do. It's the airplane. It's the airplane. I don't know. I was gonna try.
Sonic, wait here for a second.
Was it not Depop? It was something else. Big Cartel. But like, I just I don't want to invest in something like in a shop front where nothing's gonna move. Whereas Etsy, you have a minor like 20-cent fee to list anything, which I don't mind eating over like, you know, paying $30 each month and nothing's moving. At least people unfortunately do go to Etsy. I'm not trying to promote Etsy. I'm just saying it works for me and my products. And it sucks because I really want to get away from it. But thank you. I'm glad that you like my merch. I know my Etsy store is closed, but I think if you click on like sales or whatever, it shows you things that have sold recently. And also my Instagram, rancid.yogurt, has a lot of like product photos and convention photos and stuff. Because not everything is listed either. But yeah, thank you. I worked really hard. This year has been a lot of investing in my small business, my art, and all sorts of stuff like that, just because it's something that I've been really wanting to do. Also, I play this in a really chaotic way because I hate this level and I just want it done. Yeah, so earlier in the conversation we were actually talking about table fees and stuff token, and I did apply to Fan Expo. We hear back sometime in June. I'm feeling good about it because I applied very early on, and if I get into that, I have a feeling that that could be really life-changing. Both with like traffic, seeing people, connections, networking, customers, all sorts of stuff. It's the environment that I've missed, and if I do get in, I will be rebooking 100%, like immediately. I know, I'm so sorry. This camera is... I feel like this is super sensitive, and I'm not about to fix it because it's kind of funny. We love a good lens flare. Were you guys like me, and once you got Photoshop for the first time, every picture and every drawing had lens flare in it? Because that was me. I had to use every pattern all the time. Oh yeah, my Threadless. So my Threadless is like the only place that I recommend Americans right now to buy stuff from. In terms of while my Etsy's down. But yeah, those are all just like my apparel designs. Some of them are retired from when I worked at Urban Planet, and other stuff is just things I made for funsies. I can verify that the tapestries and the shirt prints are all really good. I actually buy stock for conventions through Threadless, like on my own store, because I get like a discount. Normally I will save up like, you know, a coupon plus my shop discount, and then I'll buy a big batch of shirts or something to bring to an event. Now that I have more little stuff and convention tables are getting smaller, unfortunately, especially at big events, I don't really have room to display a lot of that. Oops, sorry, this is gonna make someone sick. Oh yeah, actually, Firestorm has recently purchased a few of my shirts, and they look great. I'm really happy with how they came out as well. They picked a few of my favorite prints, so I'm really happy that they like them. And honestly, thanks so much for picking those up. It really means a lot. I had Photoshop? I did! So I actually had someone on DeviantArt ask my mom if they could mail me Photoshop 7 in like, I don't know, 2003? 2002, 2003? And they did. And I used that for years. Even when I was using it, in like 2009, 2010. And then I eventually got locked out of it. They were like...
Tails?
They released like
Tails.
an Adobe thing, and it was just like, you can't use our older software, which is bullshit. It's bullshit. It was a burnt copy, so it was already on thin ice, but yeah. Actually, do we have to go check on Tails out here? Yeah, Adobe's fucking shit. Fucking dog shit. And it sucks because it is like literally industry standard, and for what, you know? It's like it's so inaccessible, but everyone expects you to have it. It's like Microsoft Suite. Like, that's also something. I do love that Google has like Google Drive, Google Forms, Google Sheets and stuff like that, because that's such a good alternative to Microsoft, and it's free. So I really like that. Yeah, I hope you can make it out to Fan Expo. Are any of you going to Anime North? I'm probably going just for a day. And for an event, not even for Anime North itself. Shit, I forget. Where are we? Ugh.
Why don't you try going to the casino?
Right. Okay. Will do.
Sonic, wait up!
It's our girl! Everyone shut up. Amy is here.
Amy.
What's wrong with you anyway? Listen, this birdie seems to be in trouble, so you need to be his bodyguard for a while.
You must be kidding.
Me too. Me too. Spoopy's a real one. I loved this song. I don't know why I went back in there. I didn't need to.
No trains are currently in service.
Ooh, is this Twinkle Park time? Twinkle Park time. I love the Twinkle Park level. Looking to get into Anime Revolution myself. Okay. Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear about Anime Revolution? So I did Anime Toronto last year, which is run by half the team, part of the team, I don't know. It's an association with it. Okay, you guys, I have been selling at events since 2007, okay? I'm an old head. Out of all of the events I have done between 2007 to now, Anime Toronto, I made $13. It was my worst show in my whole life. Now, in Anime Toronto's defense, we're gonna say, it was the weekend right after Fan Expo, so I think people had con exhaustion. They probably spent a lot of their money there and stuff like that. So it was competing with literally the biggest expo in Toronto at that time. Its setup was really bad. Yeah, the setup was really bad. I was literally right beside the entrance. Like I was like maybe 2 rows in where the entrance was, $13. And my friend Linspot is a lot more popular than me and has a lot more better quality than me, and she did not make a whole lot. Like she made maybe 100 or something. Like it was bad. It was bad. You know, we apparently in 2019 it was really good, and that's why a lot of people signed up for 2020, and then of course that happened. And the fact that you made any money is a miracle. Honestly, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I am thankful for the $13 that I got. Thank you so much for the one man who... Oh, so it was like after table costs. I want to clarify. Like I made more than that, but like if we're talking profit, $13. But it was like, I remember I sold 1 print, maybe a handful of stickers, and that was it. And I spent more money making, like buying food and getting supplies and stuff. It was so miserable, and Will and I were so tight on cash at that time. It was like, I was really banking on that too. I don't know why. I just missed selling at conventions. That was like my first one back, and I was like, oop, no. I also think because it kept rolling over from 2020,
now what?
it really suffered from like people forgetting that they even signed up for it. So there was a lot of empty tables. There was tables in the dark. There's a whole row that didn't have the lights on, and I don't think they knew how to turn the lights on. Like the event. I actually suffered from a fibro flare-up and required medical assistance. No one knew the first aid office or where to take me. I had to just find like convention staff, like people who work in the building, not even for the convention, people who work within the building center, and they took me to their first aid. Thankfully it was not anything serious. I just required an ice pack and to kind of lay down, and was fine after, but like holy shit. There was also people's tables in front of pillars, so obviously that's pretty bad for business. And there was like a big fire hose thing just jutting out of the ground, and they had the audacity to not only charge for a table in front of it, but obviously put someone with that in front of their fucking table. So when you're at Con Bravo, my booth was behind a pillar, but it was like they tried to place it so that come on. They tried to place it in such a way where it was like the pillar was in between, like the seams of the tables, if that makes sense. Everyone's dead back here, right? I realize that sounded psychotic, but whatever. Listen, I don't trust these guys. I have to kill them all before we get this. Okay. man. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Imagine hearing that out of context. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, like I've been to some real dog shit conventions, but I usually leave like with still maybe, like I don't even consider it a bad show. If I can leave with $300, that's $300 I wouldn't have made if I sat at home and didn't try, you know? Like Mitten Market, I made about $350, and that was not even a full display. I was sharing a table with my old tattoo studio. And then, there was one convention I did called .con. It only lasted 2 years. I think it was, I want to say it was in like Burlington or Guelph. It was somewhere really weird and small. It was not well run. That's a whole other thing. But for a really dead and nothing to do convention, I walked away with about $300 to $400. So again, and I was only selling buttons. I didn't have any other merch at the time because I was still really new in the game. That's not bad. That's not bad. The first art walk I ever did, that was about $700. And again, I only had buttons. And I think like, you know, a lot of people would say, oh, that's a bad show. I only made $300. And it's like, that's okay. It's okay. You know? Come on, button girl, win. Or common button girl, win. Thank you. I truly was button girl. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. We got some GTA comic slander. I wanna read what we got here. Yeah, so Anime Revolution, for those who don't know, they sent out an email last night, one of two, saying that they are going to release tables anywhere between 9 and 9:30, I think, to give everyone a fair shot, but there's no specific time. So we're just going to be refreshing for like 30 minutes, all of us. Everyone thinks that we're going to crash the site by doing this. They also jacked it up, as Token said here, from to $300 from the $200, which, like, I think that's kind of insane considering how disastrous the first event went. And again, it's like they're kind of rebranding. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of about it. It's literally the same day as the Gaming Expo, and I am going to go to the Gaming Expo. Because I did really well on the first day, and I think if they 100% are like, hey, this is a 2-day event, come both days or pick one day or whatever, I think if they are better about advertising that it's 2 days, I think I will do really well both days. Also, my stuff is kind of more video game nostalgic sort of energy. I do better at those sort of events rather than a strictly anime event. I would like to think the anime people are my people, but with my weird art style and my specific interests, I am more gaming. I'm a gamer. I'm sorry that you guys had to find out this way. I wouldn't avoid it like the plague, but I would be very cautious. Try and split your table at Anime Revolution with somebody. That's what we did, me and Linz. They also said Burlington Comic Con was the worst convention. See, I was expecting to make $12 at Stratford Comic Con, and I did very well. And I think it's just how you just have to kind of go in. See, I set up exactly as I would at any other convention. I treat every show, no matter how big or small, the exact same way. Whether it turns out good, I don't know, but I just try and be really imagine a gamer on Twitch. Oh my god. But yeah, like I just try and be very like optimistic and stuff like that. But again, it's hard to tell in like Burlington, Stratford, Aurora, all these other places, right? Oh my god! Andrew's saying that they still have a bunch of their classic button girl buttons downstairs. You know what's funny is that every now and then I'm cleaning and I will find an original button and I'm like, man, we have come so far. We have come so far. But it's like really nice to know that there's some of those kicking around in my stuff too. That means a lot that you kept those, though. I remember, was it you who had them on the roof of their van or something? I feel like one of my friends did that. I feel like that's a very you thing. Also, Jiggy Shark, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. I'm glad you like my aesthetic. And yeah, Jar's tables are absolutely absurd. Like Fan Expo, they charge you right away, even if you didn't get in, and it's like $700. And that is $700 I hope to make back in sales or be refunded immediately, because that is a large charge on my credit card. And it's like hotel rules, like they just hold it. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know, it's fucking rough out there. Ah, shit. Get away from these fucking weirdos. What else we got? Bring back button girl Twitch 5. You know what's funny is that I actually I have heart-shaped buttons, cat-shaped buttons, and I have little tiny circle pins now. I just really, really wanted to get back a bunch of merch, because as much as I loved making my stickers and my sticker sheets, I want to have a variety of price points. So my buttons are $3, or you can get 2 little buttons for $5, and then the heart-shaped and cat-shaped ones are $5. You could also mix and match the bigger pins with the stickers, because they're the same price point. I just want a variety of things for people, and like some things just look better as a keychain, or they look better as a sticker or stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. But even like smaller cons, so we have the Toronto Night Market, which I 100% think are a fucking scam. And excuse me, I was burping. I know that their tables are really expensive, and they like claim they get a lot of traffic, but it's all like normal people. No offense to normies, but like they're not buying the same things that all of us want to buy at conventions, right? It was you, Firestorm. Yeah. Kept the van headliner up. Oh, no problem, Spoopy. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much. And thank you for the recommendations. I will see you soon. I will see you. I hope you're excited. I am so excited. I am so excited for the event. I will see you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You get a little smooch. Little smooch free on the house tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I actually really enjoy selling buttons too. There's something really satisfying about holding a little button. You take care too. Again, thank you. SakuraCon in Seattle is like $400 a table, and they don't allow you to split. What? Okay, so I also have a story like this. So friggin', I got accepted into London Comic Con, and before any of you say anything, no, it is not London in the UK. It is literally London, Ontario, which is like, I'm gonna be really bold here and say it's like an indie Toronto. Like, it's interesting like Toronto. This game's so fucking loud. I'm sorry that I'm like screaming. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we did it. It's because I'm a gamer. Yeah, we have London at home. But they're claiming that we can't split tables at London. And it's like, it was just under $400 for a table. Why is this level so fucking loud? I love this level, but I can't hear it over the fucking washing machine in this level. What the fuck? You hear that? Yeah, anyways, it's not that I think is a red flag, but I do think it's like pretty, I mean, I guess it is, because I do think it's scummy, because we are literally independent artists. Not all of us are going to make $400. Like, let's be real. Some of us, maybe we don't have enough stock. Maybe our items are like more specialty items. Maybe someone is just using it as like networking and promotion. Like, I think that's diesel engine energy. Yeah, it sure fucking is. Sorry, I didn't hit the button. We don't need it where we're going. Oh my god. But, like, I think it's just fucking insane that, oh. Toronto-ass sounding state. It's not, Why is it the whole time? It should be gone here. Can't even hear my victory music.
Yeah,
Okay.
not bad.
I love the bombs and the little animals. Fucking cat. Oh, it's so quiet.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Oh, shoot! I've lost Amy. I
She's
bet
in the
that
mirror
robot
maze.
hauled butt after her.
He said a swear.
I'd better catch her before it does.
Sorry, I wanted to touch base on, oh, sorry, I didn't see that Chunk left. Oh, I hope they have a good night. You're still here, my bad that I missed on that. Oh, it is getting late, damn. Token Duelist said that they had normies that were like $6 for stickers. Someone over there has stickers for $1, and they pointed to a booth that was selling sticker packs that got off Amazon. Yeah. I love just being like, well, I drew all of mine. I don't care if that sounds petty or shitty. I love being like, cool, well, I made these all myself. And a lot of the times, people don't realize that you can do that, or that you did do that. I don't know, I've personally, combated a lot of that. I also feel like those people, you're never gonna win them over. Like, when I was at Stratford Comic Con, the guy in front of me was selling blind bags for $5 to $20, and he didn't say what was in them. He didn't have any signage as to what you could possibly get, and he sold out. He was able to pack up and leave early because he sold completely out. And it was like, how can people buy something that might just be fucking dog shit for $5 to $20? But then I am showing you the quality of what you will get for $5 to $20, and people have a problem with it. Because I mean, I guess to them, a sticker is like, a lot of people can't fathom making keychains or stickers and stuff like that. I understand that. But also, just like, in general, I think it's weird. We are in weird times where I'm seeing it more and more where people, oh, fuck, never mind, safe. Where people think that because it's on the internet, they can just take it, print it, and sell it. We see it a lot with apparel, I think. Or personally, I find, where people are like, you know, making clothes with Akira, you know. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I hate this level. I love this level, it has a really good soundtrack, but like, fuck me, I hate that part. I have ADHD, I don't remember what I was talking about other than I was mad about blind bags. Oh, it was, like you see people just grabbing manga panels and they haven't redrawn them or anything, they're just slapping them on t-shirts and shit. And it's like, that's shitty, in my opinion. Like, you're not bringing anything new to the product, you're being shitty. Like, that's not even graphic design, that you're stealing. Oh my god, fucking get out of here. I mean, honestly, then I'm saying gambling, you're not wrong. And yeah, it's real dog shit to like think that, you know, it's like Peter Griffin and the I picked the box because there might be another boat in it. There might be two boats in it. Oh, I'm really bad at this part. I hope you like seeing Sonic getting hurt. Also, welcome, Ari! Welcome! I hope work wasn't too bad today. What? Oh, we didn't get hurt at all, other than all of the glass that we just threw ourselves through. And I do feel like people who are more in the fandoms and convention scene like us, it only takes one really shitty anime convention blind bag to be like, right. I think it's crazy that they allow those people to have such big booths in the dealer's room. Like, there was one comic, like, thing that I went to. It was in Toronto. I forget what it was. Actually, shit, you know what? It was Anime Toronto, I think. But it's happened outside of that, too, where it is literally a booth that just has a bunch of, like, Mario question blocks, and it's just filled with shit. I had an ex who, like, really begged. He's like, I was begging him not to buy it, and he's like, oh, no, I want to see what it is. And I was like, it's just going to be junk. And sure enough, he fucking bought it. And it was 2 dusty miniatures, a puzzle piece, like a puzzle piece to a puzzle that it didn't come with, and I think a pin and some weird other shit. And that was it. Like, you know, dusty ass stickers, and I think there was a Spider-Man thing in it, but it was crap, and he spent $20 on it. And I was like, are you happy? Like, why couldn't you just, like, buy something normal? But I gotta gamble. How will I get my dopamine? You gotta buy blind bags from artists, because, and I'm not trying to hype myself up, but I made
not bad.
$5 to $40 blind bags and blind envelopes with stickers, tapestries, bags, prints, keychains, all sorts of shit. And you were getting literally $50 worth of stickers for like $10. And I made sure to write that on the bag. Same with the other bigger bags. You get $140 worth of stuff for $30. And I try to write if it's like a space theme or a magical girl theme, horror theme, spooky cute. Like, I try and give people an idea of what they're buying. I personally don't buy blind bags either, but I know the blind bag shit is like really popular right now. And, you know, if it helps me get rid of old stock and people, you know, like what they get, in terms of like, sometimes people just want to buy a bunch of stickers. So it's like, here's all the stickers that
We have to find Amy. She should still be in this city.
Oh, I think she's by the casino. The Hot Topic discount didn't help when I worked there. Yeah, I bet.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Ah! Sonic! Help!
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
I feel like there was a bit of a lull in like gambling sort of things, but with like Labubus and like designer blind boxes being more like in vogue to buy, I feel like everything's kind of like gone to shit. And then we also have a whole bunch of gacha games that are like super popular now too. I don't know, the blind bags that I made did really well.
You must save Amy.
And
Hurry to the Mystic Ruins.
and I'm happy that I got to get rid of a lot of stock.
train headed for the Mystic
And a
Ruins
little
will
girl
be
bought one
departing
of mine that had like all this magical girl stuff in it, and she loved it. And you know, it's out of my house. It's old dead stock I don't like or identify with in terms of like, you know, it's a lot of old art.
Hey there, Bullbrain.
But she loved
You
it,
better
and that
get
made me
Amy
happy.
to me or I'll
But I know a
squash
lot of people, like probably the guy in Stratford, the guy who ripped off my ex and stuff like that, they don't care. It's just garbage. It's the dealer's room that we don't trust. Also, what the fuck is wrong with Anime North's dealer's room? It is so
Hey, what's
fucking...
happening
It's
here?
just bootleg central. Like, but with like premium prices. I fucking hate it. It didn't used to be like that. You used to be able to get a lot of really cool shit. I bought a bunch of One Piece like blind boxes, and then when I actually like looked at them, they had cut open the bottoms and retaped them and swapped them out with like shittier versions. So they were all bootlegs, but I paid like $15 for them. And it only took me to do that once, and then I was like, fuck this. And so like now I'll pick it up and I'm really looking at it. Is the Bandai sticker holographic, or is it just scanned on? Is the bottom cut open? Is it look like it's been tampered with? Like, I hate that we can't just shop and everyone wants to fucking rip you off. It's so fucked up. God, Jars, don't even fucking get me started on the 3D printed shit. My old boss used to be a really, like a really swindled person when it came to that. She would always buy like the 3D printed dragon eggs, 3D printed dragon head controller holder, 3D printed articulate dragon, and I'm like, bruh, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't do that. And there's so many people who are actually making like cool shit with 3D stuff, and they're always like, oh, do I have to kill him through the little button?
This is the ancient light. Try the light speed dash toward the enemy. With this, you can now do the light speed attack.
Okay, nice. I was jumping ahead of myself. Oh yeah, like if someone is like actually modeling their own action figures, which I've seen and I love, you know, I don't mind the higher price point because this is a unique thing. This person has sat down, they've, you know, sanded it down, they've, you know, glued it together, they went home and they 3D modeled it, and maybe sometimes they painted it, or it's a garage kit, you paint it yourself. Like, all that's really cool, and I see a lot of people making cosplay prop kits and stuff like that. My old roommate used to do that. I think it's great, and I wish more people would do that. And like, yeah, I also see it with the tabletop community. There's a lot of people doing cool stuff, but they're always overshadowed by people just 3D printing dice that aren't weighted correctly and shit. I've said this before on the stream, but this level used to scare me as a kid because there is skeletons in the lava part, which is dumb. And there's also spiders in the lava part, and that scared me. But Red Hot Skull is such a good song, but we don't get to it just yet. You have to wait. That's the second half of this. The fidget dragons, all dragons. There is a lot of pushback right now on like 3D printed slop, which makes me happy. But again, it's like, I'm worried it's gonna push out people who are actually doing cool stuff with it, you know? I'm sure there's like the same way that you have to show some conventions, your Photoshop file, or you drawing in real time and stuff like that to defeat the AI stuff. Or even people just selling as proxy and shit. You know, I'm sure you could show them like your modeling file or your step-by-step process for one of your products or something. But like, at the Lambton Mall here in Sarnia, there was like a little art store or whatever for independent artists, and there was a man selling the articulated 3D dragons for a big price point and claiming that his son made them, who was like, you know, anywhere between the ages of like 7 and 10. And the kid was not interested in it at all. And if you asked the kid about any of it, he kind of just like shrugged at you. It's shit, and people are shady with it. Your son's genuinely dumb. But it was weird. It was like, clearly this is your passion project, but like he knew if he came in with it, it would be a harder sell than if he pinned it on his son. I think that's scummy. Oh my god, Inter actually knows the person that I'm talking about. He has probably like 20 printers in his basement. And that's the other thing, is that in Sarnia, not even safe from this guy's 3D prints at the fucking post office. He has them in the downtown market. Like, we have 2 independent art stores here where you can sell your art. This is not the one in the Lambton Mall, this is downtown. And he literally, oh shit. He literally has his shit in all 3 locations. And for what? It's all the same shit. Like, there's only so many people in Sarnia. It's small. Yeah, he talks about the variety store. Yeah, like you can't... Oh, fuck. No! I'm saluting, but you can't tell because my arms aren't rigged. We lost a good one today. What? But yeah, it's just dog shit. Like, I was actually looking for a gift for Ari a while back And I was like, oh, I want to get them a possum. And then it was just all these 3D printed and crocheted possums, but they were all the fucking same shit from, you know, the same patterns. And it was just like, no, I want to get her something uniquely for her. I don't want to get her slop. Like, and like, he doesn't even like sand down his 3D models. It just pisses me off. Things are like, I hate this. They say like, oh, AI art's making it like, you know, art more accessible. Unfortunately, and I hate to say it, like, okay, so firstly, art has always been accessible. You're a coward. And secondly, my hot take is, art is unfortunately very accessible if you're lazy and have a lot of money. Which I guess is a way of like saying, you know, that's why AI art is doing the shit that it's doing now. But, you know, in terms of the 3D printers and stuff like that, right? I don't know, the thing that I will forever be pissed off about is that no one took value in my digital art until NFTs were a thing, and then everyone suddenly was interested in NFTs. And if I was going to be in NFTs. And when I say everyone, I mean like small town people who are not artists, my parents, etc. And my parents just don't know any better. Oh, this is the spooky part. And then when AI art started getting popular, this is the scary part. This is the scary part. But it's so good. The music's so good. I listen to this casually. But anyways, with digital art, a lot of people didn't take it seriously because they thought the computer does all the work. Well, now the computer does all the work, and people still value that over people who hand draw all their digital art. What the hell's the logic in that? Make it make sense. Anyways, my favorite argument is that AI art can never do what humans does, and that's be weird and horny in their artwork. I will never beat the horny allegations. The lady who banned me from Shop the Shoreline, she was right. She was fucking right. I wasn't even showing her my freaky stuff. I was showing her my normal stuff, and she called me out. Nah, I've sold at tons of public events and never had that comment before. I think that's insane. I don't know. In a small town, women hating women is very real. I don't know why. It's a weird play. Yeah, that's true. No Pumpkin Hill Zone here. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was like really vibing out being angry about AI. Oh, the skeletons are over here. The skeletons I was scared of as a kid. Look at them. I was scared of that, you guys. They're not even real. They're like mummies. They're not even skeletons. They're just like ghosty lion. Anyways, it scared me. It scared me. Oh, shit. No. Great. Oh, thank God. Oh yeah, you don't have to be a freak in your art about something sexual. Just be a freak about something, whether it's a fandom or like maybe you really like specific things that, you know, are just like whatever. Like I really like glasses. I'm really weird about glasses. A lot of my characters have eyewear. You know, I collect eyewear. It's whatever, but AI could never. Do you think AI could create something as fucked up as like, what? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It's because I was gonna say that AI could never create monstrosities like Sonic 2. Great, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Great. Oh, never mind. We saved. Like, there's so many, like that one, like the stressed looking Tails comic panel. AI could never. There's just some things in this life that cannot be replicated. They're once-in-a-lifetime things. Whoa! I was reading the chat. I didn't realize I was gonna do that. Ah! What? I'm stuck! What? What? Oh. Great. I can't wait to die. This is stressing me out. I want to talk to you guys. I'll be with you in 2 seconds. I feel like a mom on the phone, and it's like, just wait, honey. I'll be right with you. I actually had a really weird comment on my YouTube where somebody thought all of my VODs... Sorry, I'm just kind of briefly reading the chat right now. But he thought all of my VODs were me worshipping a streamer. And when I said, no, it's I'm the VTuber, like this is my page and these are my VODs and this is my art. And he's like, yeah, right, this is an AI generated response for sure. And I'm like, okay. Being a creative is just not something a lot of people can fathom. It just goes back to that argument. Pluto equals mother confirmed. If I'm a mom, I want to be like if I have like mom energy, I want to be like Angelica's mom, where I'm just like a ruthless bitch, but I'm successful in every way possible. I am cool uncle and dad energy though. I try to be like the dad who like hangs out in the basement and is like, hey kid, wanna watch one of my 1 million DVDs? Or it's like, oh, this is a really cool piece of cinema. You'll really appreciate this at this age, blah, blah, blah. Like, I want to be like that guy. Yeah, Funkle.
Hey, Sonic!
I miss my wife, Tails. Yeah.
Tails, I'm glad you're okay.
I'm weird uncle energy. I will never escape that. But, like, in a good way. I like to be, like, gay aunt. I think I'm a really good gay aunt as well. Like, the estranged aunt that has no children and lives very far away. I 100% have that energy. Oh, fuck, one of these. Okay, okay. What? Oh, also, another exciting thing for Toronto people, I got accepted into Terra Toronto, which is Friday the 13th and 14th of June. And I'm going to be selling a lot of my spooky cute stuff, my mouth-washing stuff, my Junji Ito inspired art, just my weird shit. The theme is like horror in 3D, so I'm gonna have all my TV head stuff as well. I'm pretty excited for it. It was a last minute addition to my convention schedule, so I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be there with Linz, and I think we're gonna do both days. And then I'm also attending NYX, which is the tattoo convention in Toronto. I'm not selling at it, I'm not doing tattoos there. I'm just attending because I got free tickets. However, I am going to be in Toronto for an extended period of time, and if you want to book a tattoo with me, now's the time to do it. If you want something soon. That's just my little shameless plug. But yeah, I'm hoping to get more bookings and to do a lot of cool networking and meet you guys at markets if you want. Because that's basically all that I'm doing is I'm making merch and I'm making tattoo flash. When I'm not streaming, the hustle never stops. Alright. I'm excited for when this level will be over. Whoa! I don't like that. Dual income, no kids, gay aunt is a good goal. Dual income, I wish. Yeah, this chat full of dinks. Ha! I think that's the funniest, like, acronym. And you know what? If that makes me a dink, so be it. Man, my stepmom said something really weird the other day. I've, like, never expressed wanting kids, and I just don't think it's really in the cards for me, especially if not for any other reason, financially. I got hold of a bunch of a bunch of my baby clothes, and I like took pictures of them. I'm gonna die. And she works with like with a lot of like children in need and stuff like that. And I was like, oh hey, like I was donating her all these children's clothes. She goes, oh, don't you want to keep them for if you have kids? And I'm like, no. And for those of you who don't know, I'm recovering from a really bad relationship and stuff like that. We won't get into it here, but it's been really hard, and having children, let alone getting into another relationship, not in the cards right now anyways. And I don't think I could ever. It's changed me. If I didn't want kids then, I definitely don't want kids now. What the fuck is this? I hate this. I don't know how I beat this as a kid. But anyways, and then she was like kind of annoyed that I didn't want kids. And I want to clarify. What? How did I? Okay. Oh, I get it. I see it. I want to clarify that she doesn't have kids. I am her only kid, and she like married my dad and got me through the marriage. So I'm like, who are you to tell me to have kids? Like, what? You didn't have kids. Anyways, I just think that's weird, and I wanted to point that out. Don't tell people to have kids if you don't have kids. I think that's fair.
Alrighty, we're in.
I had Fry for 17 years, so like, if she couldn't accept Fry as her closest thing to a grandkid, I don't know what to tell you. I can bring Furby. I can put some batteries in Furby, prop him up at the dinner table. He'll blabble all day. Oh, my controller's fighting again. Fry made it to college, it's true.
Really huge.
No time to gawk now. We need to find Amy.
You're right, my friend. So here we go.
Aw, Mamo, no problem. You are not alone in that struggle. That is, unfortunately, something a lot of us kind of get pressured or... Oh, shit. Like, there's just a lot of societal things, not to mention family and stuff like that.
You haven't seen the power.
Whatever decision you choose to make, you know, I'm always supportive of my friends and stuff like that. I would just hope that you put yourself first in terms of whatever that looks like for you. You know, that's, like, I think the best advice anyone. And I feel like a lot of us don't put ourselves first, and that's when we get people who are struggling even more because of decisions and stuff like that. Not to get too deep in political and societal and whatever, but yeah, I've always been very career-oriented, art-oriented. Some people say that that's selfish, but it's like I would love to find a significant other eventually, and you know, all of my goals I can share with them, and all of my accomplishments I share with them. Like, there's other ways to share these things that's not just having kids or having a family. Found family is so important, and a lot of people don't understand that. And it's just as important as having a legit family, right?
This must be the way to the
Or
sky.
I guess like a biological family is what I'm trying to say. Listen, Ma, I'm on the grind set. You wouldn't get it. Oh, I hate this level. This level's also really loud. But Pi did also say that part of me thinks it's unethical to have kids in this current world, and I agree. I feel like there's nowhere to play outside anymore. There's nothing on TV. Media is dead. The arts are in danger and being defunded more than ever. Nobody can get a job. Why would you... If I'm unhappy living like this, I definitely don't want to bring a child into this if I'm struggling as much as I am. Because how can I guarantee that it's going to be even better for them? I also think that with just all the things that I've been going through and stuff like that. At no point in time I was like, you know, it would make the situation better if I had a child with me right now. Like, I think that's like a big kind of like wake up call if you ever need reassurance. Oh, this level. Okay. What? Oh, I guess I was fast. For some reason, I thought I was invincible. I am a fool. After this level, I think I will call it for the night. Just because I've had to have the AC off while I stream. And now it's getting warm. It's getting warm. Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about feeling alone. You are not alone in thinking and feeling that way. I'm sorry that you have felt that you were alone in thinking that, but I also can 100% relate to that. It is such a difficult topic, and it's hard to express that to someone who has opposing views and is not willing to, you know, understand or anything like that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Ari is also making an interesting point that a lot of people see children as an investment who will look after you when you're older. Obviously, oh, fuck me. Obviously my Animal Crossing villagers, duh. They're real ones. They're not gonna leave me. I was banking on Fry, I guess, but, you know. Do we go up? We must. We must. Do we go up? I'm gonna go up. I don't remember how to play this level. I don't like this part. It's scary. This one? Oh yeah, I want to stress that I'm not anti-children. Please don't think of it that way. For me, children are just, nope. But, I have a lot of friends who have children and stuff like that, and they're lovely. They're great, and I love hanging out with them and their kids, and it obviously makes them very happy. Oh.
Strong winds will blow you off course.
Great, love that. Thank you for me.
Hang on to something.
Oh god. Oh, shit, we're not hanging on to something. No. Goodbye, fallen soldier. I'll miss you.
Strong winds will blow you off course. When the ship increases speed, hang on to something.
Yeah, I didn't want to get, like, too heavy with it, and I'm not saying you are or anything like that, but yeah, there's just a lot of things that I feel like a lot of people should consider, and they don't. But I also kind of, to go back with what Denim said, like, I 100% agree that there's, like, a lot more that we can, like, prepare and, like, you know, teach and stuff like that. There's more resources than what our parents had. Oh my god, I just... Oh my god, please. Okay. Please. Whoa, what the hell? Where are we, girl? What fucking way do I go? I'm scared. I'm assuming this way? Okay. Fuck me, no. Okay, thank God. Man, what the fuck is this level? I've never played this. Yeah, yeah, thank you. That's exactly how I'm feeling too. And I have played this. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. 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 Okay? I'm scowling because I'm unsure what the hell to do. Okay.
To destroy a cannon, aim a rocket into its center when
Oh.
the cannon is horizontal.
Okay. Oh, well shit. Ooh, oh my god. Come on. Okay, bye. Oh my fucking god. Do I go in here? No, you don't. No? Oh, well thank God. Okay. Oh, right, it was over here. When I find Eggman, I'm gonna kill him for making his spaceship like this. What the fuck? I didn't get the checkpoint? That's okay. The checkpoint is between me and the man in the sky right now. Oh my fucking god, okay. Ugh. Okay. Wow, love this, love this. Thank you, thank you. I'm not gonna like, I don't want to like preach or anything about like the children thing any further, but I will say nothing is more defeating than I'm a toy collector and I like collecting like knickknacks and stuff like that. I cannot stand it when like a normal fucking ass person is like, oh, you're collecting these for your children, right? And I'm like, you think I would let a child touch this? Like, that like freaks me out. I had a friend and she had the original Gorillaz action figures, and when she had a baby, she let the baby play with them, and now 2D's head falls off all the time, and it's like, I can't. Like, I know not everyone's a toy collector, and not everyone sees value in that, sure. And I understand some toys are absolutely meant to be played with, 100%, but, oh, great, I love that. Thank you. But I'm not talking about those type of toys. I'm talking about, like, I went out of my way to get this, like, vinyl statue, you know? Duke, welcome, welcome, welcome. Nah, bro, these Beyblades are for me. Also, Casey, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. I hope you had a really good stream. It was good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're suffering in the egg carrier right now.
It might be.
That's how we're doing.
But let's check out the bridge.
I kind of want to play as a different character, even though I said this would be it. Always seem to make it just in time for supper. No, I hate stories like that, Token, where people, like, assume your collection is to play with. That happened. So I had original, like, Bandai, I think it was Bandai? The Sailor Moon dolls in North America, and I kept them in pristine condition. And these two boys that were, like, family friends came over, and my grandma gave them to them to play with. So it was just, like, devastating. They lost all their tiaras. Their outfits were all switched. Hair was matted. Devastating. I did like recover them, and I was able to fix them up and stuff. Some of them have weird stains on it, just from like, I don't know. I don't read into that. They were kids. It looks like dirt.
Get rid of these pests.
Yeah, I do feel like it's weird. I feel like the big push right now. There's a big push right now to bring back whimsy, and I think we're gonna like collecting toys and trinkets has become more acceptable, and like you know, it's unfortunately seen as popular.
Resistance is futile.
And I think collecting toys is not for everyone. Collecting trinkets is not for everyone. Some people like clean, tidy, minimalistic houses, and that's fine. That makes them happy. I'm happy in my pile of crap. In my pile of all my plushies and all of my Beyblades and Pokemon cards and random console games and stuff like that. You know? That's what makes me happy. They just happen to be from my childhood, sure, but I don't know. If it makes you happy, you shouldn't feel any guilt or shame about it.
He helps me.
And also, I know a lot of us are creatives in the chat or creative adjacent, so it's just kind of like,
Okay.
that's your
Whatever you
inspiration.
say.
That's what made you want to draw. That's what made you want to
You must have
create
your
or
reasons.
like these things or collect or whatever. So, yeah, it's a pile of happiness. We're basically 3D printed dragon mention. We're basically dragons with their little hordes of gold, except it's like,
Hurry, Tails.
you know, my
Take
crazy
Amy and Dad
bones
outta here.
and my mighty beads. No, I'm kidding. I only have crazy bones.
I'll find that
I would never
man
collect
and
mighty
put him out of
beads.
commission.
Oh my god, Duke said that they bought a figure yesterday, but it was out of pity? What figure was it? I used to collect Shinji Ikari figurines just because they were super
If I'm to
cheap.
continue, I need to change this ship back to its original shape.
Okay, thank you, Sonic.
There must be a switch somewhere on the bridge. I've got to find it now.
Okay. I'm gonna play it as a different character just for a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna go. Shinji being cheap? That checks out.
Select your character.
Okay, let's go.
Aww. Is it Shinso? I've never said any of their names out loud, and all of you roasted beef for Daisuke and mouthwashing, so I'm like hesitant.
As far back as I can remember, I've been living here on this dark island, always guarding the
Yeah,
Master
I don't know.
Emerald from
Sometimes
anything
you're
that
just
could harm
really attached to buy.
it. I don't know why I was
Daisuke.
given this job, why it was my fate. Destined to be here forever.
Is this one? This is Dan Green, right? This voice actor? Duke will know. Duke, this is Dan Green, right?
What the?
Who is it? Who is it? Is Dan Green later? Dan Green took over in Sonic X.
What's going on here?
What is the matter?
Oh no!
Daisuke?
Something's happened to the Master Emerald. Huh? Who are you? Did you do this? Oh, I'll get you for this.
Oh yeah, me reading Harry Potter when I had to for school, I skipped over everyone's name. I was like, Hermione? Hermione? Who is this?
No fair.
Sirius Black was also a difficult one. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Wait. What's happening to
I
you?
really lucked out not liking Harry
Come back
Potter,
here.
considering what has happened in the future. I think that's really funny
Whoa,
for me.
that was incredible.
The only
I've
thing I
never
liked
seen
about Harry
anything like
Potter
it.
was I actually
Oh no, it's starting to happen.
bought
Without the Master
way back
Emerald's
when, like
power,
in grade
this whole
5,
island
the
will fall
Fantastic
into the
Beasts
ocean.
and Where to Find Them notebook. Because it had a whole bunch of like Harry Potter's like doodles. Like it was meant to look like a school book. And it had his little doodles in it and stuff. And I liked reading about all of like the scary monsters and stuff that existed in Harry Potter over actually reading Harry Potter. I'm like, yeah, show me the big spider. Big spider mention. Big spider mention. We love Aragog in this house. We hate Harry Potter. We don't care about Harry Potter. Aragog though. Aragog. They made Aragog plushies. I want one. I want one so bad.
Guess I better start looking anywhere I can.
Knuckles, you should be able to get into City Hall.
Is that in the sewer? Yeah. It's not this. It's not this way though. It's through the burger guy. This is the exit. Oh, well, whatever. It was just the police. Can't arrest me. I'm an echidna. Boom. Fuck. Fuck you. Let's go. I was gonna say fuck you, Dad, and then I got scared and I didn't. I don't know why. What about when Animal Control shows up? Oh no! Okay. Oh. No. Is it like red for 2 seconds? Oh. Oh, right there. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, it's in this guy, I bet. Nice, nice, nice.
Emeralds can be found in items broken.
Unhelpful. Okay.
The tanks on the building tops can be broken if you punch them.
Oh my god. Is it lower then? Oh, I bet it's in here. Come on. Yeah. Hell yeah. We did it! Hooray!
Good enough.
Man, those Sonic levels were getting so fucking hard. Shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna call it here for now, because I have to start packing my bag. I leave on Sunday to go work for a month in Toronto. But come say hi to me at the events that I'm selling at. That is the 31st with Sia Studio. We are not going to be at the tattoo studio. Check my page for all of that information. And then Toronto. And of course, if you would like to book a tattoo, just send me a DM. Oh, Max Headroom, right at the end there. Thank you so much for the subscription. But thank you so much for joining us even at the end there. We had a pretty long stream today. It's been such a long time. I was actually thinking about you the other day. Anyways, I'm sorry that you're coming in right at the end. But, yeah, I understand not all of you are local, but You'll be with me in my thoughts and in my dreams. And thank you for all the well wishes. Let's hope for really good markets. And oh hell yeah. That's what I like to hear. I would love to give you a tattoo. Tattooing all my friends has been really, really cool and such like a really interesting bonding experience. I love it. Anyways, all of you have a good night. Thank you so much for gaming with me, for yapping with me, keeping me entertained. I love you all. Thanks so much. And I will see you when I see you.
I hate big cities.
Okay, relax. We're not all Toronto friends or Toronto heads, okay? Okay, relax. Anyways. Bye, love you. Bye bye bye.